Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber put on a big show. We gotta talk about this, but before we get into it, hello! My name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Best friend, this is the view today. I promised you guys yesterday that I was going to give you guys a little different view, but yesterday we did not go out. So now here is the view. This is literally right in front of my mom's house, which is so crazy that this is what she sees. This is what you see from her house. So it's just insane. But I wanted to bring you guys here. This is a very, very, very special park. And I thought, you know what, while she's getting ready and putting on her makeup, let's spill some tea in the park. So we got to talk about Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber because they are currently in Mallorca, Spain. And best friend, they are happier than ever, girl. So listen, I think it's very safe to say that Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are not going anywhere, okay? I think it's very safe to say that if there was any issues or any problems, that they fixed it, girl. I know a lot of people don't believe this because I've seen a lot of people's comments saying, oh, you know, they're just putting on a show, this and that. But I'm just gonna be very honest with you guys. I don't know if oh girl, hi. I really don't know if I believe that they're just putting on a show. I truly think in my heart that they have decided to just put everything behind them and just start over. So anyways, here's a couple pictures and a little fun commentary that I made for you guys, because you guys know I always want to spice it up for you. So check this out.
Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber out in Port Andratx in Mallorca, Spain.
Fans have complained he said no to taking pictures, but girl, that's nothing new. He's standing on business. Do you think celebrities have the obligation to take pics?
I don't. Girl, he didn't even have a bodyguard. Honestly, it could have been dangerous. But the way he was clocking it at the beach is admirable.
He really does walk like he's standing on business. Between us, it must be so hard being a celebrity. Imagine being bloated or have to go. Number 2, like how do you pretend and act cool? I would be talked about every day with my frantic ass.
Like Hailey and Justin are just sitting there, no security or anything. I think it's safe to say all the divorce rumors are false. At the end of the day, we all have issues and dramas. But it's up to us if we want to continue and fight for our marriage. But damn, all these people just watching, I would feel so insecure, haha, like is my butt crack showing? How do my love handles look? Oh my god, I would freak out.
Random thought, do you believe in mermaids? I do. In fact, I think a merman once tried to seduce me. But at the time, I just thought he was a guy who wanted to steal my phone and wallet.
But I literally saw him go into the ocean and never return. Come to think about it, I hope he's okay. Rip, I did tell a patrol unit and they thought I was crazy because I was drunk. But then I swear I saw him out in the ocean waving at me. Girl, I was so close in being part of his world.
So, you know, here's the thing with me is like, I definitely feel like Justin and Hailey maybe are going through some things, especially dealing with Justin Bieber's mental health and his alleged crashing out. But I definitely feel like they are in it for the long haul. You know, she said, I'm going to be that one less lonely girl forever. And here she is, you know. And you know what, girl? I married myself. And I didn't marry myself, but I married myself. And listen, you know, if your spouse goes through it somehow, you got to be with them. You know what I mean? It's just as simple as that. There is no ifs, wheres, or buts about it. If they go through an up, if they go through a down, if you want to stick by them, then that's very honoring. But of course, if it goes, if it goes so much that it's out of your hands and it's now, you know, debilitating your mental health, then yes, I do definitely feel like it's a good thing to just, you know, be apart and save your mental health. Because just because you are not staying with your partner does not mean that you failed. It just means that you also have to protect yourself. And I definitely feel like the older we get, the more we understand that being selfish is not the worst part in the world. Do you know what I mean? It's not the worst thing in the world, because at the end of the day, girl, honey, you got to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? You got to take care. Being selfish or self-care is very important. Now, one thing that I will say is I'm so shook that they did not have any type of securities. But I also have to say that everyone around them, like the fans, they all seem to be super nice. They seem to like really, really want, you know, to respect. Oh my God, look. Can you see it? It's a lizard. No? I don't know if you can see it, girl. Oh, can you see it? Right there. Oh no, never mind. It went bye-bye. Everyone seemed so respectful. You know, everyone seemed like they were respecting them. That, you know, he did say, oh yeah, that's the thing I wanted to comment about. I did read that some fans shared their interaction with him, and he basically was just like, not today, or, you know, not taking pictures. And they were really upset about it. But I have to say, like, you know what? I live in Los Angeles, right? Let me give you guys some insight. I live in Los Angeles, and before I lived in Los Angeles, I also thought like that. I also said, if I saw my favorite artist, I'm gonna go up to them, I'm gonna yell, I'm gonna do all these things. And you quickly learn that the better celebrity encounters are the ones that you don't ask for anything. For example, I have spoken to celebrities that you literally would be like in shock. Like, I've shared a moment with them, I've shared a coffee with them, I've shared, you know, little moments with them, because they are just human as well. And a lot of celebrities say, like, you know, if you come up to me and just want to talk, we'll talk, you know, like, if I have the time, we'll talk. But if you just put a freaking phone in their face, and obviously you're not going to have the best interaction. But if you just kind of go in there and be like, hey, like, you know, then most likely they're going to be perceptive, and they're going to be really nice, and, you know, they're not gonna be rude. You're not gonna have like a bad encounter. So I thought everyone was super respectful. And now I did want to say, like, some people are criticizing him for not saying, you know, something nice to his fans, like, yes, like, you can take a picture or anything like that. I definitely feel like at the end of the day, girl, with everything going on, honey, you just, in every sense of the term, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself. And if you don't feel like taking a picture, then don't. Although I will say the following, you know, you could argue that, you know, these are the people that have made you, right? These are the people that without them, you wouldn't have a career. So it's a definite like 50-50. If I were a celebrity, I definitely would stop and take a picture if it was safe. You know what I mean? If it's like I'm being bombarded by like 5,000, no, I don't think I would. You know, I would have to get out of there before, you know, we get into any kind of trouble. But I definitely feel like just going and, you know, if it's just like 3 people, just, yeah. But also some celebrities say, like, if I take a picture with you, I have to, then more people will look and more people, and then, you know, it's just going to be this whole thing. So I just feel like, look, just say hi, say thank you, you know, and shoot your shot. Always shoot your shot too. Like, if you see a celebrity, honey, you should always shoot your shot and be like, okay, girl, should we take a picture? Because you just never know, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. But also, you know, don't bombard people and put cameras on their face and stuff like that. But yeah, best friend, another thing that people are saying is that this is a display of like a publicity stunt. So let's talk about this too. Look, in the celebrity world, right, there are so many sneaky things that go on, okay? So many sneaky things that go on. For example, you know, there are literal classes that they have to take, right, that literally teach them how to do things with the media, with the press, right? It's called, what is it called? Hang on, girl. It is called, what is it called? It is called media training. It's called media training. So this media training, it definitely helps you, you know, figure out how to handle certain, you know, questions. It teaches you how to handle certain moments of awkwardness with the media. It helps you, you know, talk about whether or not something is real, or, you know, how to shut down a question, or how to behave in interviews. So there's literally classes that celebrities have to take in order for them to be able to maintain a good public image, right? So obviously you could think, girl, this is such a publicity stunt, this is all fake, this is all this is all that. But what if this is not? What if this is the only way that they can actually like have a cute moment together? And you know what, girl, I don't know what it is, if it's because, you know, we've been going through it mentally, my family and I lately, but I'm a little more sensitive nowadays, and I'm just thinking to myself, you know what, maybe, yeah, they're fucked up, and I do think that they love the attention, and I do think that they do love the clout, but I also think that they do love each other. You know what I mean? I really do. And that's just what I have to say. You know, whether you want them together or not, I think that they're together. I think that they are trying, and I think that it just is what it is with them. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful view. Today is a week since my mother's doggy passed. She has been literally crying since 2 a.m. this morning, just kind of, you know, reliving everything, right? Like, she's literally reliving all the moments, you know, and quite frankly, so am I, you know. And so, yeah, that's, you know, right now, like, she got up and she said she wanted to kind of have some her time and, you know, take a shower and do her skincare and all these things. So she wanted some alone time. So I was like, okay, let me go and have some alone time too with my messy besties. But yeah, best friend, it's not been easy, but I really appreciate all your love and support. And I hope you enjoyed this beautiful view. I hope it brought you some calmness and some, you know what I mean? So I love you all so much, and I will see you on my next video. I'll leave you guys a little bit with the view.